Thanks for tuning in to Sidewalks Entertainment. I'm your host, Loy Rosales. As you can see, the scenery here is a little bit different. I am traveling, but that's not going to stop us from doing the show. It's just going to change the scenery. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. We have a really great show for you today. We have two special guests who will be joining us. One of them is a returning guest. The last time we had him on our show was for Hands of Stone, but amongst his other work, he's also been in Bourne Ultimatum, Zero Dark 30, and Wrath of the Titans. And joining him is someone new to Sidewalks Entertainment. She plays the lead character Deli in the Florida Man on Netflix. So together they'll be joining us to talk about all about the show, Florida Man, now streaming on Netflix. So don't go anywhere because you guys are in for a treat. From the Netflix series Florida Man, I'd like to welcome Abbey Lee and returning guest Edgar Ramirez to Sidewalks Entertainment. Hi, thank you so much for joining us.
Hi.
Hello, thank you.
So both of you play the lead characters of Florida Man. Edgar, your character is Mike Valentine, an ex-cop who, in exchange of clearing his gambling debt, goes to Florida to find a mobster's runaway girlfriend. But this leads to a whole mess of other chain of events. When you read the script, what caught your interest to be a part of the series? And what did you enjoy most about playing the role of Mike Valentine?
Yeah, well, what I enjoyed the most was to work with this amazing crew and these amazing people, to work with Abby, and it was a beautiful shoot. I mean, it was hard. I mean, long hours, but it was a great group of people. You know, there was a great connection, and there was a beautiful atmosphere. So when that happens, it's always very rewarding. And what really caught my attention is the fact that these characters, not only Mike, Mike Valentine, the character that I play, but a lot of these characters, their way out of trouble is creating more trouble. You know, it's like they're completely convinced that the way to solve a situation is by creating more problems. And that, I don't know, it's like that sometimes, you know, I think that we at different moments in our lives we all can identify with that. You know, trying to get out of trouble by creating more chaos. And that's that's at the core of Mike Valentine's journey. And yeah, and I think that one aspect that the show reveals very well is the fact that the more you want to run away from the ghosts of your past, the more you want to evade and to escape the ghosts of your past, the quicker they come back to haunt you. So you better stop and deal with them before they bite you. You know, and that is something that I found really interesting to explore in the show.
So Abby, you're the runaway girlfriend, Deli West. What was your experience like playing this character?
Yeah, I mean, Deli was a character that really constantly kept me on my toes. I mean, she's a shapeshifter. She's constantly sort of conning everybody, and she has this need and this desire and this goal, and she's trying to get there, and there are so many obstacles that she has to deal with on the way, and she's a very good manipulator. She's having a lot of fun whilst also sort of getting into a lot of trouble, and so, I mean, for me, it was such a ride playing Deli, because I could do so many things that I hadn't done as an actor. And Don Todd, the showrunner, has created this very dynamic woman who appears one way and ends up being quite a lot of other things, which you'll discover. But yeah, she was a fabulous ride.
So Florida Man was actually filmed in Wilmington, North Carolina. It wasn't in Florida at all. So Edgar, what did you do on your off time when you guys weren't filming? Were you able to take in the sights of Wilmington?
I think we hung out together. We hung out together because we were also it was a small town. We all have the fortune to become very close friends. We were also still in the middle of COVID. You know, there were a lot of COVID restrictions at the time. So we hung out together a lot. I mean, we would go to each other's houses. We would go to the beach. We go to some restaurants, you know, and sit on a corner. Try, you know, like, because we needed to keep, you know, the COVID. I mean, we could not afford to get the virus. So so that created also an environment that allowed us to really become very close, you know, and just, you know, and up until today we're in each other's life. So it was a beautiful experience, and I really love when I'm shooting. I kind of like enjoy a lot small cities, like small towns. I think that also allows for the genie somehow to be kept in a bottle. There is something really nice about that, you know, the simplicity of life when you're shooting, because your entire life revolves around the shoot. So when you have less distractions, I think it's always better. I mean, I really enjoy the small town life when I'm shooting a project.
And it's like really good downtime for like calming the mind, right?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So, one last question before we run out of time. So, Netflix calls Florida Man a limited series, but let's say it becomes a hit, and I mean they go on for another season or even a spin-off. If you could choose 3 actors to add to the cast, who would they be?
Oh wow. I don't know.
Well, I think because all the characters, because there's so many different facets of being a fun character that are added to Florida Man. I feel like we need like someone a bit hardcore. Like we could do with like a wrestler or something, you know, just to add a bit of like beef in there.
It's true. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, I think we just have to pick people with really strong characters to sort of join in, because everyone in Florida Man is such a strong character.
It's true. It's true. It's like different planets. Yeah, we'll have to look for planets that haven't been discovered yet in the galaxy.
That's a tricky question. I think we need to think about that.
But it's a good one. Yeah, we need to think about that. But it's true. Like the wrestler would be great. I think they would be great.
Yeah, a wrestler would be a fantastic idea. And then maybe like a music artist. You could add a wrestler and then a music artist. A music artist who acts.
Yeah, that could be great.
Would be
like,
awesome.
like a music artist, like a musician would be great for the show. And maybe
we've got enough con men. We don't need any more con
exactly.
men.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Maybe
You know what? I think we're onto something. So hopefully someone who's watching will catch on and
Thank you. Yeah, maybe a magician.
Yeah.
You know.
Maybe make it happen. Well, I had just such a great time speaking with you guys today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Everyone, be sure to watch Edgar Ramirez and Abbey Lee in the series Florida Man, now streaming on Netflix.
For more full-length celebrity interviews, visit us at sidewalkstv.com, our YouTube channel, and don't forget to follow us on social media.